Jersey coffee is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good evening, everybody. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. And it's coffee day! It's National Coffee Day! It's National Coffee Day! It's National Coffee Day! I'm so excited. Can't you tell? It's National Coffee Day, and no, it is not National Me Day, because that's really weird. You know, that I have a birthday. It's not today. You would think it is, but it's not. But yeah, it's National Coffee Day. National Coffee Day, National Coffee Day, National Coffee Day. Here in the US. And so I am on the Cuppa Java server tonight. How do I brew my coffee? Thank you for that Channel Point Redemption light, Jen. I brew my coffee a little bit differently. I'm currently drinking a flash frozen brand. Hey gods, how you doing? I'm currently drinking a flash frozen brand where I brew, I heat up water, like I boil water and then I melt the frozen capsule in it. But normally if I'm gonna brew my coffee, I grind it to about a medium grind and then about 2 tablespoons of coffee per cup. I use a basic oh nice awesome. I use a basic grind. I have a regular carafe machine. I guess that's the basics. Or those are the basics. I don't think you can hear the TV in the background. I might have to ask Hubs to turn it down because I hear yelling. So whatever he's watching is loud. If I sound a little funny, my braces are being an absolute pain in the butt. And that's the whole thing. I just actually got my hands on an Elytra thanks to Dasher providing that to me. Thank you, Dasher. You're the best. And now I need to find my starter home. I need to find my starter base. All right, hold on. I need to go tell him. I need to go tell my husband. Tell my husband to turn the TV down because I can hear it through the door. Sorry about that. I literally heard yelling and I was like, what is going on? And apparently what he's watching, whoever he's watching, is yelling in the other room. And it's not me. He actually doesn't watch my streams because he thinks it's weird. He thinks it's weird. Well, you know what, honey? I think you're weird. So there's that. Neener. Okay, enjoy. I just realized I don't have music on. So I'm going to put music on. I don't actually know where my music is, so I'm going to open a new thingy. View the player, please. Let's get some music on. And we'll turn this up just a bit. I'm actually in the Discord server right now, and somebody's in here with me. Hi, Jade.
Waiting to see how long it would take you to notice I was in here.
I'm oblivious. I figured whoever popped in would just like yell and go boo and then scare me half to death and listen as my headphones like careen across the room by my own hands.
No, that's not good streamer etiquette. I know you're streaming.
Yeah, but just because of good streamer etiquette doesn't mean I still won't have an extreme reaction. Come on now. You know me. You know this is how it's gonna happen. Jade Melody, everybody. My
Oh.
my server mate that I am new to. I decided to put my mailbox next to yours.
Fun.
Yep, and I am debating. I have lapis here that I was collecting. I don't remember how I got it. And I was gonna put that in the enchanting area, wherever that is. But I realized I'm gonna look for purple dye, purple or green dye, for my mailbox.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. So that's a whole thing.
I have both of those, but they're over at my base.
Yeah, and I realize that if I'm gonna have music, I need to turn you up. So hold on, let me turn you up on the Discord. Okay, I think that's better.
Excellent.
Yes, very good. All right, Alice. If you have to lurk, that's cool. Enjoy it. All right, let me put on my... No, don't... Why am I holding the wings? I want to put on the wings. Thank you. With my stylish pants. I swear, I'm a fashion icon today. Fashion icon, right here.
With leather pants?
Yeah, of course. My hat pants.
There's your purple dye.
Oh, thank you.
I gave all of my green dye to Chrissy.
Oh,
Because she likes cyan.
oh, awesome.
So.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
When I find a glow squid, I will make it glow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
one thing at a time. So, let's see. If this is the post office, I'm trying to think now because there are a couple of starter houses here. So if I'm going to build something, I got to figure out where it's going to fit in with the aesthetic. Because putting it directly next to the post office might be a little rough. Because I think I'd have to build a latte mug or a travel cup to go next to this if we're going to do...
Well, we could flatten this and expand this back.
Maybe. I don't want to make it too big because I don't want it to be obnoxiously big.
Yeah.
But, so what I'm kind of thinking too is doing something like the main street, like a small town main street kind of thing, but in an urban kind of way where the cafe part, like the coffee shop part, which would have, you know, obviously brown dye for ground coffee and cocoa beans for the whole bean coffee. But it could be where the cafe part is on the bottom floor and then my starter base is above it. And I did that actually on Joe's season 6 realm. I built a Barnes and Noble kind of place, like a bookstore, and then I just lived above it. It was kind of adorable in a very dorky way. I also realized that I don't... Oh, you know what? Huh, okay. I don't have a shovel. That's alright. I'll make it work. But now I'll have dirt for days! Whoa. Oh, that's right.
Is
There's...
that what you wanted?
Yes, there are... I forgot that there are enchanted weapons in here.
Oh, yeah.
A derpy-doo. I'm gonna just grab that. I'm gonna grab one of each. Because I don't want to be greedy. Hold on. I'm gonna put that there, and then...
Oh, go ahead and be greedy. I think most of us have diamond stuff by now. Because we went in city raiding, and Dasher went in city raiding and got everybody elytras.
Yeah.
Except for Roth, so...
Yeah, he gave me this one.
Yeah.
Will I need any materials? I have literally the clothes on my back and whatever you see here in my inventory, Dad.
You haven't been on the server since the speedrun, right?
Yeah, because apparently my life decided, hey, you're too dang busy for your own good. And I was gonna come on Tuesday night.
I remember.
And I was like, I was looking forward to it. And I was so exhausted because I've had trouble sleeping that I got home and I knocked out. Like I was out for like 90 minutes. And I woke up and it was around 9:30, and Hubs is like, "You gonna stream?" I was like, "Mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm. I'm too tired,"
I get that.
and I fell asleep again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then
Your body
yeah.
does that. You gotta go with it.
My body's gonna do what it wants. Are there any materials you might need that are harder to get besides bricks? Hi, Raven Queen. Thanks for the stretch. Everybody stretch. What was that question? Besides, like, bricks.
What do you need?
That's a good question because, I said to myself today, oh, I'll see if I can sketch something. Nope.
And you didn't?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I had 4 meetings today. 2 during work, 2 after work, and they were back to back. So I had maybe 10 minutes to myself. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go in blind. I'm going to see what happens.
Well, you would rather just get geared up and get some supplies for your stream.
I
You
could
could do that.
Yeah, because I mean,
You could think about what you wanted to build. Unless you want to go by the seat of your pants. I mean, that's definitely an option.
these are very stylish pants. I must tell you.
That is true, yes.
They
But we do have a villager trading hall that can get you diamond pants if you'd like.
so
Just
shiny
might have
rocker
to chop-
pants. So shiny rocker pants then, like what you've got on.
Yes,
Because you definitely have some shiny rocker pants. This
Yes.
is a very nice aesthetic I see here. Very shiny rocker, especially with the bright red hair. Like I'm seeing very like retro yet modern glam. Very nice, very nice. I'm a fan.
Thank you.
Me. I don't know. I'm channeling my inner White Rabbit.
You know what? That's not a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
It's whatever you want to do, NJ.
You know what? Well, let's see. We are celebrating National Coffee Day, and we're on a coffee-focused server. So maybe we should go exploring, kind of gear up a little bit. Hold on, there's a zombie pigman here somewhere. Where'd you go, buddy? Are you lost? Did you wander in again?
Yeah, they've been showing up. They like to go up the stairs sometimes back here. Oh, yeah.
What
I
is
hear
it?
'em
Is it a
now.
party? Hey, buddy. Is it a party? Oh, there's even more boxes up here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Where is he? I heard him.
Me too. Here, piggy. Here, piggy. Suey, piggy.
Oh, there he is.
Wee.
He's in the bottom floor, all the way in the corner. Hey, dude.
Hi. You're lost.
Yes.
Hi. You're lost. Let's guide you back. Go this way. Yeah. You go this way. Bye.
You even have any rockets or anything?
Dasher gave me a stack.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, do you know where the iron farm is and the raid farm and the
Nope.
gunpowder farm are?
Nope.
Okay, well let's show you that at least. So.
All right, let
when
me
you
grab
do
the
run out of
rockets.
rocket- Yeah. Hello. Who it be?
Hello.
I heard someone.
Hi, Josh.
Okay. Oh, it's Josh. He's silent.
That's
You're
okay.
gonna listen.
That's okay. But muted because my kids aren't going to bed. Well, they're kids. Of course they're not going to go to bed. Kids are going to kid. That's what makes them kids. Because, they can shirk bedtime. Unlike us, we have to, we're adultier adults. Well, okay,
Well,
so...
We're adults. Maybe not adultier adults,
Okay,
Maybe
well...
you are, but some of us are not.
Well, I mean... The way... I saw this somewhere. I don't know how I saw it. I think it was a meme. Most everything comes from memes nowadays. But it was one of those things where, ooh, nice trees. These aren't trees.
Wool. This is a wool farm.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So, if you need wool, you see that huge gray pillar right here?
Mm-hmm.
Down here underneath is where you get
Woo! Oh!
the
My two favorite blocks! Polished
They're
granite
easy
and
to come
polished
by.
diorite. Yes, I use these all the time. They're my two favorites. I use them for kitchens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I like polished diorite for roofs though because they reflect end rod light better.
Okay, and so down here, that
Mm-hmm.
weird contraption
Mm-hmm.
is the gunpowder farm. So you
Lovely.
either fly up there or climb the ladder to get to the AFK spot if you so
Okay.
desire. And
Looks.
then down here is
Oh.
the chamber, so you
Oh.
can take as much
Goodness,
gunpowder
that
as
is
you
a
need.
lot of gunpowder. Oh my goodness. That's a lot.
because there's always someone AFKing, so there's that.
I see. Very nice, very, very nice. But yeah, so the whole adult to your adult thing, it's from a meme, has to be. But
Oh no, I know.
most of the students that my husband and I mentor are over 18. It's very rare that we come across someone who's younger than 18. So they consider us the adult to your adults because technically they are adults. But we just are we have more experience. I'm not gonna say we're older because that's given, but you know, like we're more experienced. So it's like, okay, we can show them the way and everything. But yeah, they consider us the adult to your adults.
Oh no, I get it because
Yeah.
I've got two nieces and two nephews, and whenever and they're all adults. They're all in their 20s, but when they don't want mom or dad's help, but they need an adult or adult, they come to me.
Yep.
Because I'm significantly younger than their parents, but I'm significantly older than them.
You're in that sweet spot in the middle. And yeah, I was
Yep.
I was explaining it to the crowd. I figured you knew what it meant.
Well, and with Rill, from ISV, she's got merch that you can actually buy that's a t-shirt and mug and stuff. It says, I need an adultier adult, or I am the adultier adult. So
Brilliant.
she uses it all the time.
Brilliant. I love it.
Anyway, so those are the basic farms. We've got a raid farm. If you continue to fly out that way, you can see the in the air.
I can see it up in the air.
No, yeah. Can you not see it? Maybe your render distance isn't far enough.
My render distance probably isn't far enough. Also, I think you're lagging a little bit because you've been hop skipping a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed. I think my husband's also streaming, like Netflix or something. So
that'll do it.
Anyway, I guess your render distance isn't far, but up in the air is a raid farm over there's a lake over there.
So if I take off for a minute, I should be able to see it.
You should. Yep.
I just see a lot of I see some pumpkins, but I don't see any farm.
Fly over to the water between the ice and the
I don't even see ice. I see a shipwreck.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, there's the ice. There's the ice.
Yep. Keep coming. Do you see your favorite 2 blocks in the middle of the air?
Go left at the ice.
Go left of the ice.
Okay.
Oh, you passed it.
I don't see it. I'm looking up. I don't see any. I don't see anything.
Turn around. Come back towards the land.
Okay.
It's between the land and the ice.
Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Yep. Hello.
I spun around.
Yeah, this is the raid farm.
Very nice.
Oh, hey, Josh.
This is very neat.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm down at the bottom with the cows.
Oh, okay.
My babies.
I didn't know the cows were
My moo babies.
down there.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, you need the milk.
Yep, you do.
Yep, I'm elevatoring now.
Awesome.
Hello. Ah, here it is.
Yeah,
Here, I will drop off all the lapis that I grabbed. I was saving it for, I was saving it for this.
Powers combined. Oh, frog lights.
Mm-hmm. And I have 4 levels. That's not going to do much.
Yeah, that was the thing. So yeah, so there's that, and then
Very nice.
let's go back towards spawn because that's all we have out here at the moment that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
I know Roth has a sugarcane farm in his basement.
Okay.
I generally just you'll find sugarcane all along the way,
Mm-hmm.
you know, on the banks and stuff, and I just generally pick it as I go. And by the time
That makes sense.
by the time I get back there, it's grown up again. You know, if you just leave the bottom part up.
I'm kind of just floating around a little bit, kind of getting a view. There are a couple of things already built here, which is great.
Yeah, the purple kind of the Tudor home style is mine.
Okay.
And it directly south from here, from my base, is where the villager trading hall is.
Okay, are there supposed to be pillagers on the spawn island?
Yes, it's Dasher and Roth.
Oh,
They
okay.
do stuff like that all the time.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. That's fine.
They're
Okay.
in boats. They're in cobblestone huts. Oh, and actually yesterday, Josh, myself, and DSC moved a warden under the post office.
Yes, I saw, and I would have loved to join you, but but I've been playing Breath of the Wild on Wednesdays,
I saw that, yeah.
and after I think this was the 3rd session because I took last week off to go play Splatoon with Joe Hills.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was actually that was the first time we both co-streamed that I can remember. Mm-hmm.
Well, in a while, right? Because you've co-streamed before.
I've been on his stream. He's been on my stream, but never at the same time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, he taught me how to play Splatoon, and
That's fun.
it is. I love it.
Oh, is this your first Splatoon? Splatoon 3 is?
Yep, I'd never really heard of the game until the Splatoon 3 had come out or was coming out, and it was explained to me that it's just like a kiddie version of Quake, and he got me into Quake. So okay, so hold on here. I have dirt, and I'm not afraid to use it. So if do I want to do a round cup? I'm now over by the post office. I'm just thinking here. I'm thinking with my brain. I definitely think I want to put a cafe like right next to the post office, like over here. But I think for my starter house, I would want it to be something smaller. Something more simplistic. Whoop.
Down she goes.
Glub. That's okay. I just went for a little swim. It's okay. We have a little lagoon here, I see.
Yeah. It's so it would seem.
Looks like there's a little wheat farm over here. I'm assuming this is someone's build in progress.
This is Chrissy's.
Okay.
And it's her wheat display.
Yep. And looks like there's something going on over here.
Atlas Classic Klein, which is
Hello.
Christy's brother.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a little path under here, so I'm gonna come over this way. Looks like there's some Mangrove. Okay.
Yep.
Very nice, very nice.
They brought it over.
Mm.
That's that string
Mm-hmm.
that has the mangrove
Mm-hmm.
and the random warped trees.
Mm. Oh, hi, froggies.
Yeah, those guys are just hippity hopping around. This is Ashes.
I
and
like it.
Chi Panda.
I like it.
Yeah.
Little froggies. I think that I'm gonna end up in a jungle for my mega base, just because of the coffee
Oh.
beans. I definitely want to do that. I'd love to have a starter house that is close enough to everyone where I don't get lost, but far enough that if I wanted to build it a little bit bigger or taller, that it wouldn't impede anyone. Over here doesn't seem that bad.
Over here, behind my base, is probably the best. We do have a farm here that,
Okay.
Skull Farm.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Sorry, the purple house.
I found you.
Yeah, okay.
I found
yeah,
you. Here.
There's a zombie spawner
Whoop.
down there, and so Lab
Oh,
made
nice.
it into a skulk farm.
Oh, fabulous.
But this whole back part is up for grabs. Because there's my house, and then that hill over there with the wheat and pumpkins and stuff, that's Josh's hill.
Okay.
And all of this flat, and you wouldn't have to like chop a million trees down. I mean, you could go over to the other side if you wanted the trees.
No, I like this. Because then all I'd have to do is just basically fly straight if I wanted to go to the post office.
Well, kinda.
Kinda straight.
It's more a little bit to the right.
Well, I mean, if I...
straight from my house.
Well, if I see the warped forest, I'd be able to find it. If I can see the warped trees, I'm good.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I might end up,
This is an option.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. I won't be offended.
No. I like this because it's going to give me some room, but now I just need to, I need to build a basic, I guess, hovel, dirt house and kind of go from there.
Here.
It's gonna look. It's gonna look
over.
It'll look super janky, but I don't really care. I have to just go mining and stuff for things.
I don't have much of anything either.
Well, who does? It's still early game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of these.
And we also have villagers too, right? So.
Yes.
Villagers can help out. They can make up the difference. I mean, this is really nice. I like this. It's very.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, nice touch there on the wall. Love it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. So if I don't have much, but like there's stone and cobble and bricks and a little bit of everything. You help yourself to whatever you need.
I will just politely snag a stack of stone, and I'll just work with that for now.
Cool.
Because I'll end up going digging for, like deep slate and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't know what I want. I just don't know what I want the starter house to look like yet. So it's going to basically be a square with maybe a door.
Hey, you know what? That's a start.
Well, or I do have a fence. That should help.
Well, if you need a door, here.
I was going to say, you have a door. Perfect.
Yeah. I also have other wood too, if you prefer.
I do. I adore you. Well, then again,
here.
You adore
If
me.
you prefer an oak door. I adore you. Yes.
Ooh, it's a chocolate door.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ooh.
So you get your choice.
I will take the chocolate door.
Okay.
Mocha, because mocha coffee. Yes, this is excellent.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
Yes.
So.
Thank you.
And
that helps.
Behind Dasher's area out in the ocean is a tree farm with all the different types of trees.
Oh, fantastic.
He put them out in the water so the podzol wouldn't spread.
Oh, that makes sense. Because it will spread everywhere. It's obnoxious
You don't
that way.
have to use the tree farm. You can just go fly out to a biome and decimate it. It's fine as long as it's not someone's claimed base.
I might use a tree farm just to make it easier.
Yeah, it makes it much easier. But I'm just saying, if you find something out in the world, it's not like ISV where you can't touch it.
Yeah, of course, of course. So where exactly is the tree farm so I can find it?
Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Find out this way towards the bamboo.
Okay.
This little beach settlement right here is Dasher's, and right behind it.
Ow. Oh, okay. I'm at 1. How did I? Oh, because I don't have really good gear. I'm down to 1 heart.
Oh.
Rip.
Yeah, no feather falling. Yeah.
I wondered why I splatted.
So yeah. So that's the tree farm. Right there.
This is the tree farm. Oh, so it's kind of like ISV where you just kind of like dig and replant or chop and replant. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, right.
So yeah, it's not automatic. It's not. Yeah. It's
oh
not
no, that's
automatic.
fine. I would that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad it's manual because every time I see an auto farm, other than an Enderman farm, I'm always afraid I'm going to break it. So now I don't have to worry.
If you want to use any of the farms and you don't know how to use it, just message me and I'll show you how to use them.
Okay.
Because most of them I know how to use, or I know who's made them.
That makes perfect sense. Also, this one cow over here is completely vibing. It's kind of adorable. It keeps looking over at me and nodding its head.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yep. Those are my babies. The lag babies are the best babies. See, there you are. Hi, baby.
That's so funny.
Let's see, we got vibing parrots.
Yep. And we have a floaty
laggy Josh.
Yep.
So. Oh.
Bye.
Okay, so it's almost directly behind the post office. Good to know.
Or in front.
Oh, front. I was getting PowerPoint. Oh, rip.
Nice.
Cool. Very cool.
So, I don't know what you want to do now. So.
I don't know what I want to do now.
So now I follow you.
So what do we do? Okay. So I have to get them a date. I just got a message from someone I've done charity work with. They're looking for streamers to fundraise for an organization called Care for Hurricane Relief. And I offered to stream for it, so I might end up doing that this weekend.
Cool.
On the fly, maybe. If not the following weekend, I gotta double check my calendar because, like, this time of year for me is so busy because the semester's back in session. And so my students are in the middle of recruiting and meetings and events, and they're like, NJ, Manatee, come to everything. And we're like, no, we can come to some stuff, but not everything. And they're like, oh, but our big fundraising event is in December. We're going to be at PAX Unplugged.
Oh.
So it's like, sorry. But, yeah, between the two of us, we have, I think, 6 schools that we work with. So it's like, oh my gosh.
Wow. That's a lot of students.
Over the years, I think I've interacted with and worked with over 1,000. Maybe closer to 2.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it sounds tiring. Okay, so hold on. So that spot that we looked at before, that I'm not going to remember how to get back to, of course, is probably a good place to plunk my starter home. And I might as well build my little, like, square hut to mark... Oh, listen, I have no time for you. Come here. Ow. Excuse me. You do not get to take a chunk out of my butt. I did not ask for the welcoming committee tonight. Now see, look, I took your head. How do you feel about that, huh? How do you feel? I took your head. That's on you, buddy. Oh wait, you can't come at me, bro, cuz you're on fire.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's on you. That's your failing.
Why do I hear a zombie?
Cuz they're Oh, I heard him.
Sounds like it's like right underneath.
It
Must
probably
be,
is.
something down there.
Quite possibly. Don't make us come down there. Okay. Whatever it is, it sounds angry.
It's very angry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whose house is this? This is cute.
Hobbit hole? This is Josh's.
Oh, Josh, this is cool.
Yeah.
I love the mud bricks.
I know, me too.
Mud bricks are so perfect with, I'm assuming that this is oak?
I actually think it's jungle.
Oh, jungle. Yeah. Okay, it's jungle. Yeah, mud bricks and jungle, just like chef's kiss combo right here.
Yeah.
So wait, these are the mud bricks, and then these are the basic mud bricks? Packed mud?
Packed mud, yeah.
So coarse dirt, packed mud bricks.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's a nice palette combo.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so good.
So yeah, he's my closest neighbor. Well,
Love
him
it.
and Ash's, I guess. So.
And then there's a little, almost a lighthouse looking thing over here that we looked up. That's a lot of cats. Dasher's Beach Shack. Ah, okay. Then
Yeah,
here's the tree farm.
Yep.
So then where we were looking was back that way. Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's behind Josh's base. Whoa, where are you going?
I'm going back to where I originally was gonna plunk my stuff. I think we said it was gonna be like over here in this poppy field. I think. Close to the raid farm?
No.
No? Crap.
Complete opposite direction.
Crap.
It's behind Josh's house.
Okay.
That's why we were over at Josh's house.
Rip.
I mean, you can. I don't care. It doesn't matter. If that's where you want to settle. That's totally fine.
Well, I knew I'd get lost. I mean, I also do see a crafting bench over here, so I don't know if somebody is planning on using the space.
That's not too surprising, because there's a lot of crafting benches all over the place. Like, I went exploring like 3,000 blocks out, and there were crafting benches. Yep, just like Josh said.
Okay, so because I remember we passed the wool farm. That's, I think, where I'm getting confused.
Yeah, that was to go to the raid farm.
Okay, yeah.
So come back to the post office. I mean, unless you want to be out there, that's perfectly fine. You can go wherever you want.
Well, I can see the post office from here, which is good.
Yep. So it's actually gonna go, if you fly diagonally towards the post office.
Yeah.
You'll just go over the post office and keep going diagonally, and you'll eventually land on Josh's Hill, and you'll be right behind that.
Ah, okay.
The place that we were initially talking about.
Ah, okay. I'm so used to servers that have a very specific area for spawn builds and stuff. That I'm not used to the open landscape. So that's why I'm a little, I guess, I guess I'm a little disoriented.
I love you, hun, but you get disoriented real easily anyway.
You're not saying anything that is untrue. I'll be the first to admit it. I get lost. Please, okay, so real talk. It took me 3 weeks to find the stairs at work.
What?
Because they are opposite where we are.
No, this way.
I know, I realized it. I'm coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it took me 3 weeks because they're on the opposite side of the floor where I work. And I never went over there for anything.
Okay, that makes sense.
And now I take them all the time when my back isn't acting up. Nope. I have to remember, no feather falling. Oh, that's right, because we were at the Skulk Farm. So it was over here.
Yeah.
It was right over...
Well, any of this area is up for grabs.
Well,
So...
I think this works. Because it's already marked with a torch.
There you go. It was meant to be.
Okay, and I'm going to very quickly write down the coordinates.
Oh, do you not have the cord HUDs at the Chitoggle thing?
Nope.
Let's see.
I don't use mods, if I can help it. So...
Yeah, but I don't consider this a mod. It's a quality of life. If you want it, it's /info HUD coordinates. But if you don't, then that's fine. You can use F3.
I think I've used this... Oh,
we
hold
have
on.
it on ISB as well.
See there, yeah, I did use it there, because it was it was server side, not client side. So Zug says hello. Says just had a coffee that tasted like dirt. Was told it was ground this morning.
That's weird.
Thanks, Zug. Okay, so it's Info HUD. I'm trying to use it. Info HUD, enable, disable, coordinates, time, dark mode, help.
I think it should be info HUD coordinates.
Info
Enable.
HUD coordinates
But yeah, put a
enabled.
space there
Okay.
again. I think so.
It says enable first. Okay, fair enough. Info HUD.
Oh, just
enable.
Okay. So then that's
Info HUD is now enabled. Cool.
Yeah. Yay! There we go.
Info HUD coordinates. Yes! Oh my gosh. Lifesaver.
So, yeah, just so you know, your property will be south from spawn.
That's
AKA post office.
That's fine. So, yeah.
And you're almost halfway to the villagers. Because if you continue south to 500...
To 500... To what? Plus 500?
Yes.
Cool.
On the Z.
Yeah.
On the Z.
Yeah.
And then you'll see a village, and I put 2 like long village halls there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got basics. It's not, because it just was to get us started.
That sounds good.
So, anyway.
Hooray! I have things. And stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, I might end up flying to an untouched area and maybe just start digging. Just so I can get some sort of materials until I figure out what I want to build with. After I put my stone hut together.
Yeah.
And
you absolutely can. People are already claiming bases, so if you want to, go out and find your jungle, you can do that too. So.
Yeah, I might do that after I plant down some sort of root.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean for the stream. I just meant
Yeah.
later on.
Oh, no, yeah, I think I know what you I don't know what I mean half the time. It's fine. I should probably build my little stone house. And oh, crud. I have to go, I should probably hit up the, wolf farm and the tree farm for a bed. Because I realize I don't have one. Let's see. Let's take this and we'll put it here for now. Is that gonna be... Why?
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Oh. I knew I liked you.
Well, I mean, my colors are purple and green, so I guess...
There you go.
I like most colors. Thanks for the follow, Ashes.
Hello, Ashes. Bye, Ashes. Such a troll.
That's okay. Trolling is fine. Let's see. Don't think I didn't hear you coming.
Oh, Zombert?
Nope.
Something?
Phantoms.
Oh.
Come down here and fight like a pigeon. Ow. They're taking bites out of my tush. Come here. Okay, you're dead. You bit me in the face. I might die. That's great. Come here, you.
Good
Well, okay, they're busy being on fire, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, they're not even coming close.
Yeah, once you sleep and it's daytime, they won't come near you. Whoa, that was a lag spike.
Mm-hmm. I was just minding my business. I'm, like making my house. Making my little dwelling, and they wanted to bite me in the face. Very rude.
They do that. They're spicy pain bats.
Yes, they are. Let's see. Let's see if I have enough to make this like 3 high until I can figure something out. I might have made this too big, but it's okay. Yeah, I made it too big. That's okay. It'll look slightly janky. It's fine. As long as it keeps the zombies out. Ah, that's good enough. Yay, thank you.
You take one with you. That's why I made you 2.
Fabulous. I think I'm gonna go... Well, I'm looking right now to grab a wheat seed or 2.
Oh, I just put some in your chest.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Because I got a couple from the grass that was growing in your house.
Thank you. That's awesome. Okay. And thank you for the bench too. Let's do that, and One more. So I can make a hoe. Because I'm going to grow some wheat so I don't starve.
Good plan.
Oh, you know what would be helpful? Doing this near water. That would be good. Hold on. I specifically did this and wanted to come down here because it was close to water. So I could grow some wheat.
Huzzah!
Yay. And it's already growing. I think. I hope. If I need to mine stone or deep slate, I have a stairwell in the Hobbit that leads all the way down that hasn't been used in a while. Good to know. Thank you.
You just stomped on your wheat.
That's alright. I found coal.
Good.
There we go. I will go get... Oh, okay.
I fixed it for you. Yeah, and you can make your own hole, too. You can also steal food out of the back of my house too.
Well, I don't necessarily want to steal.
Well, you can have. But if you want the thrill of being able to just live your own life, then I fully appreciate that.
Mm. Oh, okay, hold on. Don't drown. Let's not make the same mistake we made before. I was on a hardcore server that Joe runs every month, and he actually set it up for this past month. Josh says if you haven't died trying to mine coal underwater without any gear, have you really played Minecraft? Well, that's what happened. I was mining something. I was underwater, and I kind of misjudged how close I was to the surface. And on this hardcore server, which apparently was on the same seed as season 8, I died 1 block away from air. Hey DSC, I see you in chat. You are growing. You are dry as a... Look, you're up against water. Why are you dry? Why are you dry as a bone? You're like submerged in water here. Why are you being difficult? There we go. Good. Okay. So I'm going to let that grow for a bit. And I realized when you showed me where the iron farm was, I probably should have grabbed... Hey, Jazzy. How are you feeling? Poor Jazzy. Jazzy has COVID.
Oh.
Poor guy. Poor person. Okay, so I got stone. I got dark oak logs, dark oak plants, that kind of stuff. Okay. I just need iron, and I forget where the iron farm is. Because you showed me everything, and it's like, I didn't write coordinates down, so I don't know where it all is.
Do you know how to get back to the post office?
Well, yeah, the thing's right there, so I just have to go this way.
So go to the post office, and then keep going past that, and you'll see the iron farm on a...
That's right, it's towards the tree farm.
Mm-hmm. All those are in the same area.
DSC says, I've been amazed by how fast the spawn area has popped up. I wasn't ready for the speed at which this group moves. I'll be honest, I was actually really intimidated because I usually panic early game. I'm not a fan of early game because I like having things established. and I find that I fall behind very easily and then get overwhelmed. But right now I'm okay. I'm legitimately okay.
Well, we can help you. I believe me, Chrissy will tell you that I'm a scaredy cat.
Whoop.
I used to be, especially about everything, and early game would always stress me out too. But so I am more than willing. I've gotten to the point where I'm not that way as much anymore,
Well,
and
yeah.
I will gladly help you with gathering resources, going places, doing all the things. So
Okay, there's the tree farm. So the iron farm's not that far. There's the cats. And here's the Teal Island getaway house. That is really pretty.
oh, that's Lag's house.
Mm-hmm. So I think the iron... At least there's no... Oh my gosh, that's right. You said there was a... Somebody said there was a warden there.
Warden has been disposed of. So
I
you're safe.
figured as much.
Yeah, no, Chris and I, Lag built the post office and then he did the redstone for it, and I helped her just 'cause I was hanging out.
That's okay,
And,
Jazzy.
And, when I set my redstone box down and opened it, Warden hit me and then popped my door. So he hit me twice. I would have died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was insane. And and so Josh helped Chrissy and I, and well, Josh did the moving, the bulk of it. Chrissy found where it was, directly in a hole under the post office, and then Josh drug it over to Lag's base. And so when Lag logged in this morning, he's like, "Nope," and killed it. Lag was the one who put it under the post office to begin with, so. We were just returning it to its owner.
Did it for a lark, eh? Okay, this is the gunpowder farm you showed me.
Yeah, it's right next door. It's in the much smaller building.
Yeah. Okay. You can tell because of all the poppies.
Yes.
Hello. Alright, I'm gonna grab... Oh! Hi, Joe! Speak of the devil. Thank you for the raid! Happy National Coffee Day! Happy National Coffee Day! How are you? How is stream? I had to tell Manatee, because he was watching your stream in the other room. I had to tell him to turn you down because you were so loud. You were coming through the soundproofing on the door. Hi everyone, welcome in. Hi Rex. Oh, good luck editing. Fingers crossed that it goes well. If I'm assuming we're talking tomorrow, send me a message. Just let me know to confirm, and we're good to go. Amazing. But yes, have an awesome time editing. I'm looking forward to your next episode. But hi everyone, I'm NJ, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. I am joined happily here on the Cuppa Java server with my server mates and my friend Jade Melody, who's been trying to show me around and have me not be a derp. We've got DSC in chat. Josh is here, so there's a whole bunch of us.
This is the guy in front of you. That's Roth.
And Roth. And Roth. We are. They're trying to show me around because this is the second time I've been on the server since we launched a couple of weeks ago. Because life is a four-letter word. And that's fine. So yeah, I came over here. This is the iron farm. To pick up a stack of iron blocks, which I think are down here. Yeah,
bottom one.
Yeah, I got it. I do.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So I'm gonna do that, and then boop that snoot, and there we go. Yeah, everybody's been, some people have been end raiding. There was a warden over here at one point. There's a raid farm. There's a gunpowder farm, and we looked at all this stuff. So, it's kind of wild. But welcome, everybody. Yes, Dad, that is the real Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Here I am with a house that still needs a roof. Hey, my house is made of stone. But welcome in, everybody. Make yourselves at home. Okay. I was growing wheat over by my base because I need food. And I have no cows yet, but that'll come with time. I actually have a steak. I've got a steak.
Oh.
I put a steak in my claim, and now I'm going to put a steak in my belly. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah, so we're on the Cuppa Java Server SMP. It's National Coffee Day, so what better way to celebrate than being on a coffee-themed server?
Mm-hmm.
We pretty much... I just need to figure out materials, but I'm going to put a coffee shop, because of course I am, next to the post office, which is right there by the crosshairs. I just have to figure out exactly how it's going to look. I might go ahead and... Let me get out of the water here. Come on. Okay. I can do it. I believe in me. I'm wearing the elytra. What the heck?
Yeah, get out of the water. That's the hardest.
Yeah, I'm not that skilled. It's fine. Whee! Okay. So yeah, these are just a couple of the starter houses and things of that nature. The post office is right here. There's some warped wood, and there's a tree farm over here somewhere. Bloop. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out my food situation. So I need to...
Oh, look in your inventory, dear.
Oh, thank you. This will tide me over for a minute, for like a while. Yeah. Well, a minute is a while, but a lot more than 1 minute.
Girl.
Chomp.
Well, and I can show you where the villager trading hall is, and you can get gold carrots from those.
Sure. I'd love to know where they are.
That one's directly south from where your house is.
Okay.
So your house, and then if you keep going over the land and water, just basically kind of follow the coastline.
Okay,
if you will. Yep, there you go. And you see these huge trees surrounded by podzol?
Yeah.
This is the village.
Oh, hello! What a pretty little village.
Yeah, so I built these two monstrosities over here.
Okay.
Using the same materials, but they're just long.
Yeah, but that's cool, though.
Yeah. So, you'll have to get emeralds, but we can do that by, A lot of people leave stuff in here if you like want to trade some of it or whatever.
Oh, hey, fancy breaking gold pants.
And there's actually, there's 6 blocks of emeralds and 2 spare.
Oh, I see.
That. And,
oh, and there's some cookies. Nobody wants cookies, though.
No, they don't, so if you want them, you can have
cookies. I'll take them. I'll take the cookies. Oh, good night, DSC. Appreciate you.
Good night.
All right, so we got the wait, you have a job. You have one job. And that is diamond armor. Okay. And diamond gear.
No,
cool.
He's the toolsmith.
Yeah, diamond gear. Okay, so this is the diamond shiny rock dude.
Yeah.
This is a kind of a weapon. Yeah, Fletcher. Librarian.
And the librarians have signs above them saying what they offer. So
very nice, very nice.
Which will be your friend.
Very nice. Oh, I'll have a field day. This will be good. Oh, there's Infinity and Fortune. Okay. Mending, very good. Silk Touch, Unbreaking, and the Random Farmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the librarians are on this side, but over here, if you want different types of armor, like, or different tools or whatever, we got those guys. And then
Okay.
the masons, you can get some terracotta from, or quartz or whatever.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's gonna help.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. Yeah, I'll be making friends with them along the way. I'm excited. And also, you know, if we have when we have a super ridiculous surplus of iron, that one villager on the end.
Oh yeah, we've got 4 of those guys.
Very nice.
So yeah, we've been trading iron. And actually, oh no. Oh yeah, see there's like 38 blocks of iron in that chest that you can trade with them to get emeralds, so.
That's a lot. And also there are still a lot of cookies.
Yeah. Take as much as you need. It's all good.
I kind of have a sweet tooth.
Hey, cookies are good.
Hey, Darth. Okay, so it looks like... looks like I can go zombie murdering, too.
Yep, you can.
Zombie murdering is fun.
So if you come out here and you look both ways and you see the sugar cane, that's the way you want to fly.
Yep.
And you'll just fly straight south, and you'll see my house, and then you'll see your square.
Well, I'm heading north right now.
I mean, dang it, that's what I meant. You go south from spawn to get to the villager trading hall, and you go north to go back.
Wait, that's not my house. My house is over here.
Nope, yeah.
That's not my house. Wait. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
You went past it.
I'm just gonna go to the top of the post office.
Post office. There you go.
Okay. Because I think...
Yep. Purple house?
Yeah, purple house is back here. So I'm...
You were just looking at it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, stream delay.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I think, because I'm behind your house, aren't I?
Yeah, the purple house is mine, so fly over to the purple house and you'll see your stone.
Yeah, I was flying towards it before, and then for some reason I went past it. Because reasons.
I'm sure very logical reasons, too.
This is me we're talking about, so probably not.
Yes, I know. Sarcasm, dear.
Oh, I know. I was being equally sarcastic.
I know.
Because we're just trading it. We're trading it.
In J sleep.
Yeah. Yay! Dueling peaks from Breath of the Wild. I did notice that. I'm assuming you were watching the hilarity as I completely bypassed the main road in the game and just kind of went off on my own and then wondered why I couldn't find anything. And it's like, oh, if you follow the road, all the stuff happens. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, roads? I don't need roads. Why? I don't need roads. I have a phantom head. I'm good.
Awesome.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah, that's fancy.
This works. You sure you want me on this server?
Yes!
I'm like pulling out of my seat, laughing so hard.
Don't fall over, dear.
I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm solid. I'm good. All right, let's cook you. I've never gotten a phantom head, probably because I sleep all the time. Well, do you want this one? I've got a rabbit head. I have a rabbit head. I got a rabbit head and I got a phantom head.
I'm on too many servers to remember which server I have what on. I think I have 2 wandering trader heads, but that might be it on this server.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah. So how many servers are you up to now, NJ?
Between the ones I play on regularly and the ones I haven't stepped on yet, well, out of all the servers that Joe offers, I only play on Everstorm and his flagship. So that's 2. Although, to be fair, Everstorm only lasts maybe... the most I've lasted on is 2.5 hours.
Is that a modded one, or...?
Everstorm is a hardcore server that resets every month.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So that's 2. Cleo's server, but I haven't played on it. Because I'm intimidated by all the armor stand work.
Oh.
Yeah, they are ridiculously good. Impulse is... I was on ISV once, and then completely got sidetracked with everything.
For this season?
I was on maybe twice. And then Joe's server launched, and that it was a lot easier to kind of navigate everything there. So that's 5. I have a realm that I have to update. That's called Half Calf Craft. I have a server for my patrons that I sometimes hop on. That's Diner Craft. So that's 7. I have my friend Kay's server. That's 8. What else?
More than I even thought. I mean, I knew you were on quite a few.
Well, but, to be fair, some of them I haven't really touched.
Yeah.
That's why when I was talking to DSC, and she had put the invite out to me, I had to really think long and hard, because it's like, okay, do I have the time to devote to this? Because if I'm gonna join it, because I've wanted to, I'm like, I gotta go in all out and make sure I do it.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, I know the axe is pretty much trash. It's fine. Let's take this, put this over here. We'll put it next to the bed. No, you're fine. I'm just trying to figure out what
your feng shui.
Like, this is gonna go right next to the bed, because it's like my nightstand. But I'll put a proper nightstand in and everything. Like, hold on. Done. That's my nightstand.
There you go.
Tool durability ping might be replacing sheep eating as the scariest sound in Minecraft. No, the scariest sound to me is an angry Enderman. Because you only have a matter of seconds, if that, to build yourself a too high protection area, or else the Enderman is going to wreck your face and your entire existence.
That or a boat or water.
Usually I don't have any of those things with me, so it's like,
Yep.
Okay. Do I have cobblestone, because I need to make an axe, because I think scary as it comes out of nowhere. Kinda. I mean, this is... I think it was an Enderman that took me out. It took me out this past month on Everstorm, because I thought I didn't look at it, but apparently I did, and so the next thing I know, it's coming at me, and I'm going, oh no, and I did not, like, my whole being froze, and the next thing I know, it just, like, completely tore my face off. Yeah. And I died, and I was like, and it was literally minutes until the end of the server for that month. I had lasted until the end. And I was mere minutes from finishing. And the Enderman saw me and took me out. And I was like, no! I was literally minutes from finishing! No, my day actually was pretty good. Right. Oh, the Enderman was right in the under the spawn island. Oh, that's terrible. That's garbage. I don't want. Do not want. Do not like. All right. Let's see. Hi. Can you grow, please? Why are you taking your time? Please grow. Please grow. Well, when in doubt, kelp it out. I also might want to tame
for food? Is that what you're doing?
No, fuel. I want to save the coal for torches. Oh! Would help if I was paying attention to not dying. That would be great.
Don't do that.
Kelp's not worth it. Kelp's not worth it, man. But at least it's, you know, a renewable energy source. As opposed to coal. Once it's gone, it's gone.
It is true, yes.
I remember not too long ago, I forget which server it was on. We had to rip all the kelp out because it was causing lag. At least we think it was. Was it actually? Unknown.
I don't think it would. I've never heard of that.
Mm. Then again, on the same server, someone, cough cough Joe, decided to get cheeky and give everyone axolotl eggs as part of the petitions that he does. Mm-hmm. So there were axolotls everywhere. It took us an hour, if not more. I think, no, it was about 90 minutes, I think, to corral them all and put them in buckets.
Yeah, that is quite a lag instigator.
Well, not to mention that they went and murdered everything in sight. No seafaring creature was safe in their presence.
Definitely not, no.
All the puffer fish, they didn't puff anymore. They went down for the count. Axolotls are ruthless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
They won't go after each other, though, which is good.
Yeah.
I have a tank with 3 of them. One is named Blue Cheese. One is named Cake. And I forget the third one. It's just kind of chilling. Alright, it's starting to get dark. I should probably come out of the water for now. I don't feel like going face to face with a drowned carrying a pointy fork.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to stay away from.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna sleep in the bed. There we go. Sometimes pufferfish wins. I've never seen a pufferfish win against an axolotl. I've always had to, like, collect the carcass. Alright, GK date. Have a wonderful night. I hope that you can get your laptop plugged in very soon. Incredimike says, one time I had a server crash because, as it turned out, there were over 10,000 llama spit entities loaded somewhere.
What?
I have questions.
Wow.
I have many questions.
Too.
I know last season a group of us decided to go lag busting, and we came across so many Endermen and zombies that were just holding random stuff. And it wasn't random, it was mushrooms. of all things, it was mushrooms.
Oh.
So we had to figure out where the mushrooms were growing and take out all the entities. And it took, it was like 2 or 3 sessions of 3 hours each. Oh, Josh. Killed one of my daughter's axolotls on a live stream making that mistake. Oh, no, no, no. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. That's a ripperoonie. Oof. Okay. There's some unclaimed sugarcane, so I'm going to grab that too. And I just looked over, there's a salmon in the water, and I swear I thought I might have accidentally hit the salmon when I was going after the kelp, because it looked like it wasn't moving.
Yeah, salmon in Minecraft don't work that way, though.
No. They wiggled their tail. I was like, okay, you're alive. Bye. Okay. Looks like I can farm some of this while I'm over here. Let's see. We can start a little sugarcane area over here. And I think I might want to plant a little bit of wheat on the side, which means I'm gonna have to dig a hole. Let's see. Give me seeds, you weenie. The grass is being very... Oh, there we go. I was going to say the grass is being very stingy with the wheat tonight. But I'm finally starting to get some. Okay. That should be enough for now. And... Let's see. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And do a... Let's see. It's gotta be this wide, I think. Because then... Wait, hold on. It's gotta be 25.
Are you doing it one hole in the middle and then out?
Yeah, I think it's like a 3x3.
It's 4. It's if you
4.
do the hole in the middle and then you just hoe out 4 on each side of that water, and then you fill in the hole in the squares.
Okay, time to go get the water. See, now that the joyous music is playing.
Here I come bearing gifts.
Yes? Oh, thank you. Oh, potatoes. Yay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Potatoes.
So you start growing whatever crops you want.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because
even if you don't eat them, you can trade them with the farmers for emeralds. So. Taters.
You don't know what taters are? Come on, taters. Wait, it's on this side. What am I doing? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of my long-standing things. It's 4 in each direction, right? Or is it? I don't think it's supposed. Is it that big? Huh. I don't remember it being that big.
Well, you'll know that you'll know if I'm wrong when you're And your plants don't grow.
True. 9 by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Counting with me.
Counting with NJ.
It would not be a stream of mine if I wasn't counting in some way, shape, or form. So it's nice to know we're staying on brand this evening for coffeeness. Okay, so baked taters, regular taters. Okay.
Baked taters are for you to eat, and then I gave you 9 of each of the important things to grow.
Yes. So I've got wheat. I was taught that if you mix and match, they grow faster.
Yes. So usually what I do is I do wheat, potatoes, wheat, carrots, wheat, whatever. Or, whatever you want more of.
Grows makes it grow faster. Yep.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go rescue my...
wheat from down there?
The janky wheat. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We have rescued the wheat that could and didn't.
Excellent.
Okay. So we shall start there.
Mm-hmm.
And before long, our great Emerald Empire shall begin. I don't know what's gotten into me. Maybe it's because I had 2 full cups of coffee today. Well, okay, no. I had one cup of the flash frozen stuff, which is really strong. And then for lunch, they were observing National Coffee Day, so they had a caramel banana coffee protein shake, and they had pumpkin flavored cold brew.
Oh my gosh.
I was smart enough to stay away from the cold brew, because cold brew is actually very, 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 it's potent.
Yes.
If you're not used to it, it will do things to you.
Eyebrows off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It will put hair on your, I don't know, pick a body part. Oh, hello. Hi, Sharpie Chick. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Nice to meet you. I'm NJ. I'm coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. I'm with my good friend Jade Melody on the Cuppa Java server this evening. And I'm also with Josh, and there are other people on the server. We've got Roth, who's I think AFK, and Dasher is here too. So yay! Dasher gave me my wings, and Jade gave me crops, and stones, so I could build this beautiful, really amazing house with no roof. Because I'm awesome like that.
Well, this is day 1 for you on the server.
Well, yeah. Also. Yes, you have provided,
And Josh provides sarcastic comments, yes.
This is why we get along so well. This is why we get along so well. Sharpie Chick says, I also like NJ and coffee. Well, I guess I'm your girl then. Yay. But welcome in, everybody. Make yourselves at home. There's always a seat in the cafe here, which is what I call the community. And, yeah, welcome on in. Make yourselves at home. Hi, Lacerte. And hello, Ms. Redtail. I saw you sneak in as part of that raid. Thank you. So how's your stream? My shoutouts are broken, so rip, but you can click on Sharpie Chick's name and give them a follow. That would be great. In fact, I am going to do the same. Red is why we're here, she suggested. I had a feeling. Ms. Redtail, you are wonderful. Thank you so, so much. You did point out where the beans are. You did point out. Oh, and thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Alright, I know I've got my thingy here somewhere, because we got to recognize that raid. And we're going to recognize the raid. And we're going to recognize the biddies. At least it should have worked. Please work. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Fab. But welcome on in, everybody. Grow for me. Please grow for me. I will make you into a stew. Oh wait, you're not mushrooms, so no stew for you. Oh yeah, now it decides to kick in. Thanks, Streamlabs. Oh, that reminds me. As Streamlabs catches up with everything, since this is my last stream for the month, because I'm taking off tomorrow. I take off I stream every Friday, but I take off at the end of every month because I spend time IRL with my friends for our game nights. And word has it that one of our friends who we haven't seen since before the pandemic started, is actually who actually might meet up with us. So that's really exciting, and I'm actually very, very, very excited to see them because I've missed them terribly. Yes, AFSP. So basically, for September, with subs, gift subs, and resubs discounted, unless you're on mobile, FYI, I've decided that I wanted to do something. So for every one of those that I receive until the end of the stream tonight, or if people decide to do something tomorrow, that's cool too. I'm making a donation based on the percentage that I get from those things, which is essentially almost half, is going to go towards AFSP. One of my best friends actually organizes an Out of the Darkness walk every year, and both of us, my hubs and I, we're going to be participating in that again this year for the 3rd straight year. So it's a very exciting time, and so I'm going to take that money and I'm going to put it towards her team. So I'm very excited about that. And so far we're over $30. So that's exciting. Did you bone meal everything?
No, it was magic. You wanted it to grow. There you go.
Thank you, Magic Bone Fairy. Bless these crops. Yes. Oh, and as a matter of fact, I have to find a date, but I just found out, for those who don't know, I do a lot of charity streaming. I'm part of a group called Draw for Charity, and we do events, at the minimum once a year, if not twice a year. Our big event is for Child's Play, and then we do something for World Builders or something along those lines later in the year. No, that is totally fine, Sharpie. And go grab food. Food is important. Food is key. Food is life. I mean, like, we're growing crops here, so enjoy. But yeah, so I do a lot of charity streaming, and I'll be doing a fundraiser for CARE in the next couple of weeks, and then October 27th is my 3-year streaming anniversary. And so I'll be doing an 8-hour fundraiser for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society to celebrate. And it's actually going to be during the day. It's going to be during the day because I have off of work.
Nice.
So I'm excited for that. I have no idea what I'm going to do for it yet, but it works. Okay, I should probably grab and reharvest. So I'm going to do that. Not you, though. You still have to grow. Not you. You still have to grow.
Yeah, there's 2 at the end I ran out of.
That's fine. This is my happy activity. I love manual farming. Like, when it comes to this stuff, they're like, oh, why don't you just, why don't you just build a thingy? Why don't you just build an automated thing? Where's the fun in that?
I like the grind. But that was what got me into Minecraft to begin with, because my friends knew that I played things like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon and all that stuff, and they're like, yeah, Minecraft. I mean, they do have monsters, but you basically can. And so, like, I played for 3 months before I even knew, like, the Nether was a thing. I just was, happy with my little, oak wood house or, whatever. Simple, basic starter supplies. And I just harvest my stuff, and I would take care of my ponies.
That's adorable. Yeah, Hubs has played since beta, I think. And so, he'd show me his builds and that kind of stuff. And then he eventually discovered Mumbo because he needed a door tutorial, and he found one of Mumbo's. And so from there, it kind of stumbled in. And then we started watching Naked and Scared. And it's like, okay, this is cool. And so, you know, we'd watch streams and stuff like that and videos. And I'm like, you know, maybe I should play.
Yeah.
And before I started playing, we met Joe for the first time, Python and Wells. And I was like, all right, now I need to start playing. But I had to wait for 1.14 to come out because Hub said that I'd end up having too much of a learning curve. So I waited and I started playing. Oh, thanks for the follow, Miss Goldfox. And kind of just snowballed from there. And the first 6 months I played, I was on peaceful because I couldn't handle the creepers. Like I didn't set foot in the Nether or anything.
Oh yeah, I was the same way, except that I started on Bedrock because I'm a console game player.
Oh.
So, I started on Bedrock when it came to Switch.
Oh wow. Okay.
I set it to peaceful, but on Bedrock that doesn't even give you like. They consider all mobs. You either turn all mobs off or all mobs on. So peaceful or hostile, whatever. So no cows to be had, no dogs to be had.
Oh, that is not okay.
Yeah, so I played that for a couple of days, and then when I realized, I'm like, no, I'll set it to not peaceful, but normal, I guess. Just, I did not go out at night. I always had a bed on me to sleep. Definitely the same way.
Well, when aren't we all just hermits in disguise? I don't want to be a hermit transformer.
Oh my.
Oh, being social. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm an ambivert. So, I'm used to being around people. I prefer being around people. Because that's how I get energized. I like the energy that people bring. I'm actually very social. Just don't like random animals coming into my house and talking my ear off. Well, when they just randomly walk into your house, it's a little bit rude. They should at least, you know, knock first. And that is fair. Yeah, I'm an ambivert by nature, so I like people. But there are some times where I can't deal with you, you know? Like I need space. So I'll retreat. Whereas my Hubs is an introvert. So he oh, that just dissolved quickly. That's great. Okay.
Don't look out your back door or lack of door.
Oh, hi guys. Sup, buddies?
Yeah. Maybe they'll go away.
Ooh, you have a shiny pointy weapon. Can I have it?
Don't get the banner guy. We don't need a raid over here.
We have cows around, right?
Yes.
All right, there's my bucket. I'm going in. Huzzah! Come here, you. Eat it. Eat it. I want your crossbow. I want your crossbows. Gimme. Nope. Nope, I'm gonna die. Yep, I died. How dare you! How dare you take my stuff! Get wrecked in the face. Let me get my stuff. I want my stuff. I want my stuff. I want my stuff. I want my stuff.
Oh, that was delayed.
Ow. Oh, you are not. I am not losing that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna try and go... I'm away! Oh, nope, I'm not away. Oh, I'm just trying to save the elytra! I don't care about anything else, but if I lose the elytra again... Wait, there it is, I see it. It's all floating to the surface. I'm trying to get away now. I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away.
There, they're gone.
Okay. No, no, I'm good, Dasher. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Ooh, you look like a pincushion.
I got it! It has no durability, but I don't care.
So your elytra has no durability? Is that what you said?
I wanted the crossbow.
The crossbow. Oh my god. Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
It's always worth it.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, we have Fletchers that sell our crossbows, and also we have a raid farm that has crossbows. So breathe, woman, breathe.
I played the heart of the cards, and they played me in return. I mean, look at this. Look.
Yeah.
I've been shot in the heart, but I'm to blame.
But you're to blame.
I give pillagers such great aim.
Nice.
Oh, you know you're having a good time when your lungs hurt. Pretzel Rocks is, what is Pretzel Rocks playing right now? I don't have it up in front of me. It is playing Arrow.
Arrow.
That's right. Oh, it's because it's in the chat. A laughing depth loop is the best kind. Well, I mean, it's also on brand, given like what happened last time.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm just consistent.
Yeah.
Not bright, but consistent. Okay, so I got 4 more from that. So I know that it'll burn 4, at least for now, 4 kelps. Oh, thank you, Darth. I'm gonna stand up because I just realized I haven't stood up in a bit. Oh my gosh! Ow! 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 Ow!
Do you have a standing desk? Or
No, I don't have the space for one. I just have to stand up and stretch.
Got it.
I've actually asked about getting one at work.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have to ask for them, but I have to go see my doctor and basically tell her, hey, you know, my back's not great. Can I have something to fix it, please? Because I had one at my previous job. I had asked for a riser, and my boss is like, no, I'm going to get you this really high-end, fancy thing. And I'm like, okay. Okay. No arguments here. And from what I understand, from the last time I talked to my former coworkers, no one uses it. Since I left. No one uses it. So I'm like, okay. I think it's kind of hilarious, really. Alright, so my hope is to amass... Oh, somebody redeemed Hydrate. I can't read your leet, but yes, thank you for the Hydrate. I also should put a roof on here before I go to bed. Alright, so that's gonna do its thing. We'll get all that kelp roasted so I don't have to use the thing. What, another one? Everything okay?
No. Yeah, no, I said I put stone and some wood in your chest.
You did.
So
I saw. Thank you.
Okay. If you just said you needed to put a roof on it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want it to look.
That has a little bit better durability than the last one.
Hooray! Oh, cool. Thank you.
I just plucked it from the raid farm. And there's tons of them, but that one had the highest durability.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just wanted the crossbow just to say I could have it. So
there you go.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Reptile Master. I should have known that. What kind of a nerd am I if I can't read Leet? I mean, really now. Come on. I have a shirt that's written in Leet. I should know these things. But that's okay. I'm busy doing roof math. How is... Oh, my wheat's... everything seems to be grown okay. Everybody hydrate, don't dehydrate. I'm gonna go grab my seltzer from the other room. Seltzer. Okay, there we go. All good, all good, all good. Oof.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Someone redeemed a hydrate on my channel, so I had to go grab my seltzer from the other room. Because I realized I had forgotten to bring it in. So that was me plunking my butt in my chair.
Oh, okay.
I kind of crashed a little bit. It's fine. At least those jerks didn't stomp all over the crops. We worked really hard on this. And it's looking beautiful.
Really?
Let's see. You're fully grown. And you're fully grown, and you're fully grown. Meep, meep. So this means that I should probably get a composter set up soon. And I could probably put it on the side of the house like I've done before. And... Okay. I know what I gotta do. Where's my shovel? So if we go like this and kind of have it come out, we have it come out like this. I've got thinky thoughts. And hey, I got a banner.
Huzzah.
I have claimed it. It's mine. Okay, so 11. Okay, so I think we need two logs to make planks, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slabs. Okay, so this that is going to give us 12 slabs. That's going to be too many, but better have too many than not enough. So we'll make the composter. And we have the iron. Okay. I'm going to need 2 chests. So let's see if we can make this work. So we'll do this, and that's going to make 1 chest, which is going to make 1 hopper. Now I could go super fancy, but I don't think I need to yet. So we'll just put the composter here. And then, well, actually, wait, why does it have to be so high? Yeah, so if we put the composter here, then we can put the hopper facing down, and then all the extra seeds and stuff will just get plunked. And just spit them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll be fine.
If you want one step further, then put a hopper below it into a chest so that whatever
Yep.
bone meal is made from it, then it'll go into the chest.
Oh yeah, I've done that a bunch of times before. I guess I'm just trying to keep it a little simple at first and then kind of building it up a little bit. Because I don't know exactly what I want to do yet with this mess, so it's a work in progress. Yeah. But yeah, looks like it's coming along nicely. This is great. This is great for a start. And I can actually take all this out and put nice flooring in too. So the only thing is, I know that I'm not going to be able to put a slab here because I don't think you can put a door on a slab, if I remember right. So if I did that... Oh, you can. Okay. You can put a door.
If it's a top slab, not a bottom slab.
Okay. Cool. Alright, very neat. Alright, so we have this here. I'll probably replace this with, birch at some point. And then I have 4 dark oak slabs. But I'm not going to replace that just yet. I think what I want to do... Do I want to do that? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a major return on, like, smelting kelp. Because I think lava's the best fuel source. If I remember right, because it's like 99 smelts. Or something ridiculous.
Something like that.
Yeah. But I think it was 20 smelts. Or something to that effect for a kelp block. I don't remember exactly. But this is looking good so far, I think. I like how it's kind of symmetrical. Emphasis on kinda. You always just get lava as soon as possible. That's smart. That's really smart. Ooh, I can do that. Let's see. I will grab 32 stone blocks. I hate caving, so I want to save coal for torches. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing with the coal, actually. I want to save it for torches.
Man, my frame rates are bad.
Yeah, you've been kind of sputtery a bit.
Yeah, Dasher came over here and slapped me with his I don't know, with his golden carrot or whatever. And so and then he ran off, so I tried to shoot at him, and, like, I did not hit him once, and he hit me. He tried once, and he got me.
Oof.
Jeez, I can't even see him.
Could it be that, it's from, being on Discord too?
Yeah, probably.
Silly Discord, causing trouble.
Yeah, that's the way it be.
Well, poop. Okay. I probably should use the bricks for my building instead of my floor, but it's fine. I just want to see how it looks. Well, let's see. I'm definitely going to use this for my basement floor. The stone bricks. They look really good.
Mm-hmm.
They look good. Okay, let's see if this is enough to finish off the floor. Oh wow, I grabbed just enough to finish the floor.
Perfect.
Hey Dasher. Okay, so this looks not bad. This is basic, but it gets the job done. Let's see. I wish there was a way where you could have half of a slab peeking out over a block, but it'll never happen. Which is unfortunate.
Of a slab peeking out. Ooh, excuse you.
Yeah. Hiccups are a little prevalent tonight.
Mm.
As they are wont to... Oh my gosh! Really? Goodness. I'm a very popular person tonight. Hi, Evil! I'm so glad to see you, friend. And Churro! I've been dual rated.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Oh, hi guys! It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Something evilish this way comes. Mrs. Churro Dave, hello! 25 months?
Wow.
25 months. Thank you. Thank you. I'm adding you to the list. We're over $30 now for AFSP because of the subs and the resubs and everything. Thank you. More than 2 babies. Almost 3. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. 929. Oh, you are the best, my friend. My friends, how are you both? How was your stream? My shoutouts are borked because I'm switching over to Streamlabs, but click on their names, please, and follow them if you're not already. You all know that I go to Evil Streams. Holy... Evil! Evil, what are you doing? 5 gift subs to Super Frisch, Blazed, Dad and Cat, Garbage, and Lakshmi 13. Thank you, my dude. Oh, you are too... You're good to me. You're so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, thank you. I can't think. So that is...
Can't word either.
I cannot word. That's another blog. That's going to AFSP on Saturday. Oh, thank you. And Mantua Maker, thank you for the 6 months in a row at Tier 1. Thank you. Y'all, you are... And we're close to a hype train. I haven't seen a hype train in so long. I don't remember that.
Oh.
It's been a bit, yeah. You guys, really... Thank you. I'm like jotting all the... I like paused everything so I could jot this all down because on Saturday, after September's over, I have to calculate because it's a certain percentage. So I have to like do the math of how much I'm going to donate. Thank you. And Fazu's raiding. Thank you, Fazu. Thank you for the raid. My goodness. Y'all, you're so good to me. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies, Jade. I'm with Jade Melody. I'm on the Cuppa Java server. It's National Coffee Day, so of course being on a coffee-themed server is amazing. Level 3 hype train. If I I'm gonna get up out of this chair. I'm gonna get up out of this chair in like 5 seconds. It's National Coffee Day here in the US, yeah. And you know I had coffee today. Yesterday, my office celebrated it. They gave us free coffee. They had like coffee bars and stuff. Today, I actually didn't get to go to any of the coffee places I normally go to, because I had two meetings while I was at work, and I had 2 back-to-back meetings after work. So I've been a busy junkie. And Jade, bless, has been trying to help me get settled in, because this is my first like full day since joining the server. And yeah, we built a house. Look at my house, it's so pretty. Happy birthday, Fazu! It's Fazu's birthday, apparently. And you rated me on your birthday. That's awesome, thank you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Even though it's a day later, because it's tomorrow. It is technically tomorrow. It is technically tomorrow now, here in Jersey. But, yeah, for those who don't know who I am, I'm NJ. I'm with the awesome Jade Melody over here. And, I am a variety streamer known mostly for, Minecraft. If you're familiar with Hermitcraft and Joe Hills, I'm his project manager, and his friend. And, yeah, so, and I'm playing Minecraft tonight. Yeah, so here we are.
And if you're familiar with Impulse SV, I'm one of his moderators.
She's awesome. Oh. Pass it on.
Lots of
yes.
Of hermit connections.
Yes. Yes, you know Evil plays Among Us with them, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, wait a minute.
That's so cool that he rated you.
Yeah. I yeah. Evil's great. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I forgot now. Yeah, I miss watching Impulse's streams, but he streams on Twitch during the day, so I can only really watch on Fridays when I work from home, because Twitch is blocked at work.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of people have that complaint, and like we have people in the UK and Australia,
yeah,
like middle of the night for them.
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
He's in the same time zone that I am. Well, at least half of the year.
Ah,
so
okay.
California, and thus the CA at the end of my name, California, and he's in Arizona, so it's 9 in the morning for me.
Oh goodness, love you too, Evil. I will catch you Saturday night for Jackbox as always, provided I don't pass out. Okay.
I've caught several of his Jackbox.
It is.
Streams. Those are so much fun.
It's almost required viewing. It's all I know. It's almost required viewing in our house, like every Saturday. Every Saturday when we're home.
I'm so sorry. Write that in the chat.
Hey, you know, the theme of tonight has been consistency and being on brand. So last weekend I was actually awake for most of the stream, which was a shocker. But yeah, it's tradition in our house. We'll put him on in the living room, and then when it's my turn, I have to get up and go to the office because my laptop can't handle. Well, the laptop, I just replaced my laptop, but the laptop that's in the living room that's set up doesn't handle anything anymore. So I have to come here to my streaming rig so I can play Jackbox. Once I have my laptop set up after this weekend, then I'll be able to play in the living room too.
Oh, the 1 or 2 times that I played on his stream, I used my phone for that. But that was it was the what is it called? It's the one where you're in the haunted hotel.
Oh, Trivia Murder Party too. I love it.
Trivia Murder Party.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Good night, Fazu. Enjoy your birthday. Let's see, how are our crops? Thank you for the hype train, y'all. Level 3, 7. Oh, you guys are too good to me. Too good to me. Thank you all so much. I can, yeah, I can word. Apparently not. It's fine. Da, 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 da. Oh, hey, look! We were talking this whole time and the crops grew, so I...
Awesome.
When did I get beetroot? You snuck a beetroot in there for giggles?
Yeah.
Yay!
I got beetroot over at my place because I trade them with the villagers. So I spotted a couple. There's a couple in there, just randomly.
Well, I'm gonna plant them. I'm gonna make this for the beetroot row. Because I actually do like beetroot.
Uh-huh. I like them for villager trading because you only need 15 of them if you're not gonna zombify the farmers.
Oh, absolutely.
Whereas like the carrots and the potatoes, you need 22 to 25.
Bucket loads, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My Hubs and I, we have a shared base where he built all the farms, and I actually built the manual tree farm myself. And that's the only major thing I've been able to build, because he's like, "Oh, I'll recreate Cub Fans game, and and I'll put my own spin on Tango's game, and oh, I've done Zombie Cleo's escape room, that he had me walk through, and I derped my way through it, and he built this really cool spider farm where when if you watch it, you just watch the spiders fall from like on high and just like, you know. Kind of like the squid launcher that Joe has with the magma blocks or whatever, but they just go straight down, and it's hilarious to me. But we did also build the piggy race together. We did a piggy race together. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he built everything, but the manual farm's mine. Okay, let's see. What am I doing here? This building needs a roof, which would be preferable. What do I want to build the roof out of? Well, hold on. Let's put you in there. And let's top you off. Okay. Night, Josh. You erased pigs. No. Piggy racing. We built a racetrack. So Manatee got saddles for them and everything.
That is so much fun. I love riding pigs in Minecraft. It's so ridiculous. Actually, it was Lag who taught me that was a thing. I didn't know that until well into season 5 of ISV supporter server.
Oh, really?
Lag is on that server as well. I'm sure you know. But
oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, he was like, "Have you ever ridden a pig before?" I'm like, "No, I can't say that I have." So he went and got a saddle and gave me a pig. I said, "Here, dude, you gotta try this." So when Impulse made it in like the next season, Hermitcraft, when he did that little pig in a cart in a minecart. Yes. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, absolutely!
Like, I need to recreate that because I want a pig roller coaster.
I remember showing my dad the roller coaster that Joe built in season 6, I think it was. And my dad hadn't really been exposed to Minecraft all that much. But I was like, "Hey Dad, this is my friend. Look what he did." And he's like, "That is so cool." And I said, "Yeah, the cool thing is he did this out of scaffolding, so if he hits one thing out of the way, the whole thing's gonna crumble." And he's like, "You're kidding me." I went, so he thought that was really stellar. But the pig race, my dad was a race car driver. Like, he, not like NASCAR or anything like that, but he raced cars in his youth. First class! Hey, bud! Good to see you! Long time no see. I hope you've been well. You've been missed. Welcome in. How you doing? I've been meaning to catch one of your streams, but you stream at odd hours for me or else I would. But yeah, so my dad was a race car driver, so so when so after he passed away, I built a racetrack on the season 7 server. And a couple of community members came over and they actually like hooked me up because they know redstone, so they got like the race the lights and everything. They did lights and the whole nine, and we would race piggies around. And the day before the server shut down for the season, they basically took all the diamond blocks they had and upgraded the track. And they lined the entire track with diamond blocks. And it basically, I was in Tango's area, so where Toon Towers was. And it went all the way around that section of the island. Like that, this whole thing. It took me forever to get that ready. And they just went and they just hooked it up, and it was all shiny, and I just like... They're like, we loved your dad. So let this be blinged. So I've kind of been pestering for the download. I don't think I have the download yet. Yeah. Although I might have to go get it from like hermitcraft.net so I can well, actually no, I can't get it because it's not Hermitcraft, it's from Joe. I think Joe has it still. So I've been like kind of politely nagging him like, "Can I please have the download? Please, 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 please." Yeah. I know it's not high on your list, but can I please have it someday, please? So we redid the we kind of redid like and upgraded the racetrack. Ooh, what's this? Glow and behold. Dasher found glow ink.
Yep.
Yes. Very cool. What was I gonna do? So what I might want to do is I might want to take that dark oak you gave me and make a pointy roof. Excellent. And it's very rudimentary, but I can make it work. But I'll keep this up here like that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I can do that. Too bad I can't make the blocks. See how they're this way? I wish they would go that way.
The other way, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Turn blocks, please. 120. Listen. But yeah. But first class, how have you been? What's going on? What's new? Tell us a story. Tell us about your adventures. Do I want to do that? Cause wait, yeah, these are the logs. Do I have the planks? No, okay. So if I do 20 planks, how many? Hi Art, good to see you. Okay, so that's gonna give me 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 18 dark oak planks will give me 12 stairs. That's not the best trade-off, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it really isn't, but it is what it is. I can go chop down some more wood for you if you need.
I'm gonna tell myself a story and see what I can figure out here. 'Cause I should be in bed. I know I should be in bed. And this is not what I wanted to do, but it's gonna serve its purpose. 'Cause I can do that. And let that come together. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need a lot more. But then I think one more. Okay, now you're just toying with me. A story, let's see. Very busy with softball as a coach. My daughter has been playing softball recreationally. for the past 3 years, decided she wanted to take on travel ball. Conditions were that I had to be a travel softball coach. So you should, if you haven't talked to Skiz already, you should, because Skiz was his daughter's softball coach, and he's had to travel for her too. But that is very, very cool, and that explains why you've been so. Yeah, he coaches softball. She's in college now, though. She's in college over here in New York. Although I'm not in New York, she's in New York. And yes, I can say that because he's mentioned it on stream. But yeah, he actually has traveled on to this side of the country a couple of times, and it's like, next time just tell me. Well, you want to meet up, we'll come meet up. I'll take you to a good diner.
That would be fun.
Well, not too long ago, whenever it was, we were supposed to go to Phoenix for a convention, and the trio, they don't live far from there.
Oh no, not at all.
No. So, when it first came around that we were going to travel, we reached out to Skiz, and I was like, hey Skiz, for those who don't know, I mod for Skiz. When I'm available, his stream times have changed and my work situation changed, so my being available is pretty much non-existent.
I didn't know that you modded for Skiz.
Yeah, neither did I until one day, when he decided I should, and I went, have you lost your mind? How much
stuff I have on my plate?
No, it wasn't even that. Because this was before the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Because what happened was we were watching both of them on Mixer, and then they switched over to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a regular in his streams, just hanging out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this was when I was still taking the train to go home every night from work. And I could watch Twitch at work back then. So I would watch the beginning. I would watch the first half of the stream or listen to it while I worked. And then it's like, oh, well, okay, I'm going to head out. I'll try and listen on the train. I'll be back on when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
And so I come home that night. I don't remember exactly what day it was, and I wish I did. But I came back and I saw the sword. And I went, dude! He didn't tell me. He didn't ask me. He's just like, here. And I went, he lost his mind.
He really does take after Impulse. Because that's how Impulse got his first moderator. Tilt controls ABK.
I love Tilt. Tilt's wonderful.
Yeah. Tilt has been a moderator since he was 18 years old, and he just started watching Impulse on Mixer, just like what you were saying. And then he's like, Impulse said one day, I need a moderator, and you're always in my streams. Basically told him.
It's like, oh hey, you're gonna be a mod now.
Yep, exactly.
Well, yeah, he completely surprised me, and I messaged him about it. I was like,
Was this a mistake? Did you mean a different coffee junkie? Maybe one from Illinois, or...
It was one of those things like, this is real, right? He's like, yep. I was like, okay, I promise not to let you down. And then my schedule changed. And I'm like, sorry. I'm trying. But yeah, he understands, and he has a head mod, Bunny Bond, who he gets along with. She keeps him organized and stuff, and like I've said, I still want to be a mod. I still want to help out when I can. Just my work schedule is, for me, it's good because, I'm working in a job where, I'm I'm making good money, but more importantly, I'm appreciated and stuff like that. And, you know, I have to put that first. And that's one of the things about Skiz that I absolutely love about him is that he's been very upfront with us about making sure that we're putting our stuff first. He's like, no, 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 no. You have to put yourself first. Like, you have to put your priorities and your responsibilities first. And if you can make streams, you make them. And if you can't, you can't. And that's kind of the philosophy I have with my mods. I never see my mods. My mods are never around. And that's okay. Because they're in different time zones. I stream very late at night for some of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the others are doing their thing or whatever. And when they pop in, they pop in. It's a great surprise. When they don't, they don't. And I don't hold it against them.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you have people... When you're doing your thing and you have people you trust, everything just kind of falls into place a lot better. Mm-hmm. And I think now I've set this up where this entire row is now beetroot. Yay!
Awesome. You got 2 more stacks plus 2.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I put them in your chest.
Cool, thanks. Alright, so we've got the makings of something.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm missing a stair there. That's why it looks funny. Okay. And I obviously put one of these stairs. Oh, I see. This stair came across like that as an end stair as opposed to a continuous stair. That makes sense. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. First Class says, mine is still in middle school, but she's been going to camps and playing recreationally as well as traveling. Her school is all A's right now. That's amazing, dude. Amazing. High five from me to her. 100%. Okay. Oop, nighttime.
I guess, you didn't end up getting to meet with Impulse Skiz and Tango.
Because pandemic.
Oh.
We were supposed to travel to Phoenix for a convention in 2020. December of 2020.
Okay, yeah.
Pandemic happened. Pandemic happened, completely destroyed it. So then, we'll go the following year. Nope, pandemic's still a thing. So, kind of rip us. It's, in the long run, it's okay. Because, you know, stuff's gonna happen. And it just so happens now that with the job that I currently have, I am unable to travel to convention anymore because of the timing. So that's a thing. But I'm not even remotely, okay, this is gonna give me claustrophobia. We're not doing that. Like, I see what I want to do. I see what I want to do, and I think I just kind of worked it a little bit. I think I need one more layer of stone around this, and then to cover up the roof, and then put the roof over top. Now, let's see. Alright, hold on. What is... Give me dirt. Dirt is my scaffolding.
Oh, hi.
Sup? Alright, so now... If we do... this... maybe? No, 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 not that. Not that. I'm gonna make this work, and I really should be in sleep right now, but I don't care. This is gonna look fabulous when I'm done. So we'll do this... That! Poop.
Uh-oh. Dasher's stealing your rabbit head.
That's great.
Oh,
Can't have it.
He didn't. No. I thought he was going to.
That's my lucky rabbit's head.
Yeah. He would have brought it back.
I know.
He's a troll, but he's a nice guy.
I know.
I was thinking about it. Now, see, if it had been my rabbit head, he would have stolen it.
Alright, so let's see if we can make about... Let's make close to a stack of the slabs, and we'll make... We'll make a lot of stairs. Trade me. Trade me for what? You can have the phantom head.
Oh, rabbit foot.
Nope. This is my lucky rabbit's head. I'm sorry. Ah! Oh no!
Rude!
If I get another one, it'll be... You know what? I'm gonna go... I can go look for another one and give it to him.
You should get another one and give it to me in front of him out of spite.
That's mean. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Oh, he's back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Uh-oh. I need a jade head. Oh my goodness. To go to my head collection. Oh my goodness. What am I walking in? What am I seeing here? Oh.
And everything, but
Oh.
he left, so.
Okay. So if I put... Oh, okay. Interesting. So those are considered bottom slabs.
Oh.
Oh.
Oops. I missed.
I wanted to do something different.
What?
So...
Dude!
Don't make her come over there. Hold on. Is this gonna look funky? Because this is gonna... That's gonna look funky. But if I... Seriously?
Thanks. Me.
Rip.
Rip.
Okay, seriously.
Any more? Or is that good? Oh, you look so beautiful.
Why are you upside down?
Aw. Lindsay's.
Eh.
I look good in the suit. Well, kind of. I mean, I think it's kind of a suit.
This stair keeps dinner boning itself. Alright, hold on, wait a minute. If I do... And I'm not... Oh, that's right. I'm pointing down when I place it. Oh, that's smart.
Wow, you
I am literally straight. But this actually kind of works. It doesn't exactly work. Because these are half and these are full. But that makes me think. So if we did that and just went across just for giggles, right? Hold on. If we go across like this. Nope, I saw that, sneaky. That doesn't look too hokey, except for that one that decided to try to hide. Hello. Okay. See, now this works because now I have an Enderman protection area.
Go.
So if I kind of keep this whole thing's a mess. This side over here is a mess. This has got to go.
If you look underneath, definitely.
This is just disaster. Do not approve. Do not want. Ah, dang it. All right, let's see. Didn't mean to do that. See, I like having the slabs here because it just makes visual sense. But Ender dorks can still reach you over under an overhang of 1 block. Not if I can help it. So if I did...
True. You'd have to branch it out one more.
Okay. That...
But you got a door. If she could get to her front door, she could stand in the doorway.
Yeah. All I need is the doorway. Okay, so we're gonna break this one. I've done these tiered roofs before, and they're actually really nifty looking.
The only ever time I built a roof like that was when I just capped it off with slabs. So I only did, I did stairs like you did on the bottom part, but then I did just nothing but flat on the top.
Okay. Oh, that's because these are slabs. These have to be replaced with stairs. That's right. Derp. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I mean, I definitely can and will use the slabs. Probably in the big build. In fact, I can pretty much assuredly say they'll be used in the big build, so they won't go to waste. I could leave them as slabs and say I have clear story windows. Maybe. A little bit of a skylight. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, I still could leave a skylight. Ow. Yep. I mean, this is just the starter house, so I'm not really plussed one way or the other. I mean, the slabs are going to come in handy regardless.
On B, we have that pack that allows you to recreate blocks with slabs and stairs, and man, I'm spoiled by it. Because you don't have to worry about how many slabs or stairs you make, because you just turn them back into blocks.
That would be delightful, not gonna lie. Alright, let's take that out. So then what I could probably get away with doing is tie all this up. And kind of cap this off here like so. And give the roof a little bit of character. And then, I mean, I have to make a few more stairs yet, but... But this would give my build the roof it so desperately needs and deserves. And if I want to put a skylight in, I totally can. I just have to figure out how. And before it gets dark in here, I have a torch. I'll probably need another one, but that's fine. I can make one.
Well, with 119's lighting changes, you, in that small of a space, you really only need one to keep things from spawning.
Well, I put two just to be on the safe side. Okay. Let's see, I don't need the carrots, beetroot, grass, taters. I don't need those right now. Let's see, don't need the iron. Don't need the wheat. Okay, I think we're good. Let's... Oh, I did not mean to make the entire thing planks. But you know what?
Oh, no.
That works.
Are you gonna need more stairs? Do you need more wood?
I need more stairs. I definitely don't need more wood.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see if we can finish this strongly. I would be able to do that if I didn't keep derping. Hey, Lag! Good to see you. How you doing? I have to remember to, oh, you know what? That's actually kind of neat, but not that, though. That's terrible. That's okay. Glad to see you. So anything that is on the external here, that can go like, no. Come on now. Making me look bad. We can do that, 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 and that. Ah, why is it upside down? These stairs, I swear, they just love to dinner bone themselves, don't they? Okay. Oh, wow. This looks great. I think I did it right.
Yeah.
Hooray! Aw, my little house has character now.
You have a very foreboding banner, though. Keep out. Maybe we should have captured one of those guys and put him in your house.
No, I don't need friends like that. I like when my friends visit.
Not stay.
No, not stay.
Overstay their welcome.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, now I need to figure out... Now I need to figure out windows. So... Put one here. And I'll put one here. You know what? I'll make this one a double window. Just to give it a little bit of character. I like windows in my spaces. I like the natural light to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Although this I might want to cover up. Well, actually, it's underneath, so it's not really bothering anything. And we'll put in... We can put in a natural skylight. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we will put one... Let's see. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So 1, 2. So you, and you.
Is that to fly into, or is that just so that you can have light?
Yes.
Cool.
That looks pretty uniform.
You'd say so?
Let's see. I have thoughts. And that is not where I want to keep them. Okay. What am I doing? I need a couple of you. I need you. And I need you. And I want to see if this works. I have thoughts. Yep. I just need more fences. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. This is not looking quite right. Because that one misplaced fence. I'm almost there. This is literally the last piece. Okay, so if I go like that that, 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 and then... Okay, that is not gonna work. Okay. So it's gotta be all the way around. Okay, so if we do... So what I'm basically trying to do here is, what I'm trying to do is kind of have this loop around and interconnect with this fencing. But it doesn't seem to want to connect the way I'm envisioning.
Yeah, fence wants to connect to everything that you don't want it to, and not the things you want it to.
Mm-hmm. So if I just do that, that, and that.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And then that and that. Oh, because I need to put one here and one there. Okay, that is kind of how I wanted it. So now... we come over here. And we do get light. Hey, witch! Son had a party in the kitchen. You caught him in early hours? Oh my goodness. But good to see you, witch. How are you? Okay, we got our skylight. We got it. We got the skylight. Huzzah! We did it! Oh! She put glass panes in my house. There are glass panes in my house. Yay! Look at my beautiful house. Look at how cute it is. I'm really thrilled right now. I'm really, really thrilled. It's a cute little house. Slightly off kilter, but it's fine. It's okay. This is wonderful. Oh my gosh. This is wonderful. Oh, look at what we've been able to do. Just tired and cranky? Oh, that's a mood. I feel that. You know, yeah, because, you know, you've got the, like, the dirt foundation and stuff, and I'll probably put, like, dirt here. So if we put, like, not there. Hold on, I've got my fingers on the wrong buttons. This is how tired I am. And it's in my offhand. It doesn't belong in my offhand. So if we do that, and then we kind of do this, and make it a little off kilter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because my house is definitely not perfect. It's fine. Then we can put trapdoors around this. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna use more dark oak planks, because dark oak is really the focus, and the stone is gonna be the side view. So why don't we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trapdoors, right? We're gonna make 8 trapdoors. Check this out, check this out. I'm doing a thing. Whoops. Wrong way. think it goes like that. Yeah. Oh no, Jade, where'd you go? Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to shorten the thing here. That's fine. I can shorten it. See, over here, that's gonna be tough. Because of where this is. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's put the other ones. Okay. Alright, cool. Oops. Hold on, I saw poppies here somewhere. There we go. Ooh, wait, there's a cornflower over there. I'm gonna claim it. Come here, cornflower, you're mine. Okay. So we'll put this there. And we'll put the poppy here. And then on this side, we'll put the dandelion and the cornflower. Okay, if I do say so myself, this is a really pretty house. It's very basic. I don't care. It's adorable. I love it. It's got the little dash of menacing. It's everything. It's an entire thing. I love it so much. My house is awesome. My house is awesome. It's so basic, but I don't care. It's awesome. I love it. And yes, the door is connected to the roof. That's hilarious to me. Because I wanted the little step up. But, yeah, there's no way. I'd have to lower the entire house by one, which is doable. Because then I could... But I don't want to lower... I don't want to lower the house. This looks good. This looks good to me. I love it. I love it. I'm putting this... I'm going to put this on Twitter. Hey.
You did good.
Well, I had help. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
It's so quaint.
It is perfect.
I love it. It's very petite. It's very me. I build very small things usually.
No mega bases for you, huh?
Not yet. Soon. I have much trading to do.
Oh, yeah.
I have much trading to do. I'm gonna need terracotta and wool and concrete probably, but I'm not sure yet. I've only just begun. The big build is something I really have to map out.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do for mine, honestly. So.
Yeah, until I get my hands on my dad's mug, I'm not gonna be able to map it out the way that I want. But, as much as I hate to say it though, I just realized it's after 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
I should probably go to bed.
Yeah, you probably should.
I have work in 8 hours.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
And tomorrow's...
Picked up my bed?
Yeah, tomorrow... here. Tomorrow is my, tomorrow's my paperwork day. So I gotta follow up with all of my emails and stuff. and I have a couple of things I need to send out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Yay.
off to bed with you.
Yes, Jade. Thank you, friend.
You bet.
I adore you.
Aww.
Bye.
I'm glad we got to hang out.
Same.
Yes.
And
So, you see Dasher wrote,
exclamation point
command,
Dasher.
Dasher.
Yeah.
That's the command in DSC's and Chrissy's stream, and it will say, "Go to bed, Chrissy," or "Go to bed, DSC." So,
I should probably set that up.
Yeah.
I should probably set that up.
Yeah. I probably should too on mine too, but
my goodness. I have a lot to set up, and I gotta really take time, and I'm just looking at it like tomorrow we're visiting friends. Saturday I'm helping my friend pack. Sunday I've got all this stuff I have to do around the house. And then the cycle begins anew.
Yeah.
And I just remembered there's something I actually have to do before I go to bed, so I better get to it.
Oh,
no, it's fine. It won't take me long. It'll take me maybe 10 minutes. But I cannot wait to hang out with you again.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
It will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good night.
You too.
And, contact me anytime you're on Cuppa. Or ISV. If you ever get back there.
I'll get back there someday, I promise.
Alright.
Alright.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Hey, Burrs. Good to see you. You're coming in right at the end. I said I was going to, see, here's the thing. I said I was going to myself, I said I was going to cap this at 2 hours. Yeah, no. We had to get this little masterpiece done before I went to bed. Let me show you around real quick. So that is Jade's house. We just hung up with Jade. And I think Dasher's not that far. But this is my little house. There's some water behind me. And Jade helped me with materials and helped me get my little crop farm going so that I could trade with the villagers when I remember where their trading area is. Very basic, very rudimentary. You know, I got the skylight here and everything. I promise I will take breaks. I promise I will take breaks, which I promise. I'll probably end up swapping out the stone for other materials as I get them. But I think for what it is, it's a very sweet little cozy house. I'm excited to have it. And I appreciate all the help that everyone's given me. You know, like Dasher gave me the sweet elytra so I can fly around the server. My outfit is from last week, but they've got equipment over at the post office. And just right now I need to focus on getting supplies to trade with the villagers and also making sure that I have enough food. And I got a place to sleep. I have dried kelp to be my fuel source. I've been able to get that up and running. And I've got a little thing to keep me warm. And I got a little nightstand here. I got my heads. I got my lucky rabbit head and my first phantom head on the server. My travel bed, my chest plate and all that stuff. I don't have an ender chest yet. I can get emeralds at the rain farm. Feel free to take what you need. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take full advantage of the raid farm and the trading and stuff. But one thing at a time. The next time I'm on, I'm going to go searching for where I want to have my mega base because I'm going to need a lot of space. My mega base is going to be the biggest build I've ever built. And it's going to be, it's going to be for my dad's mug. And, you know, I think about my mom too, don't get me wrong. But my dad was the coffee fiend, not my mom. My mom has other things that I keep in my heart for her. Like playing bingo. When I play Minecraft bingo, I think of her because she loved bingo. I have to actually play bingo again. I haven't played in a while. But yeah, everybody look, this was a blast. I didn't know what to expect. Early game for me is always tough, but they made it seamless. They made it easy. They knew that this was the first time I'd be back since we launched the server 2 weeks ago. This season of the server. I'm new to the season. I'm new to the server, and they've welcomed me pretty much with open arms, and I'm super, super, super ecstatic about it. They're a great bunch of peeps, and I can't wait to collab with them more as time progresses. But with that, though, I am going to get some sleep, quality sleep, and in order to do that, I need to send you over to a peep that I watch and that I trust, and I need to see who's streaming, because normally I would send you to Evil, but Evil rated me, so it's like, okay, whom can I send you to? You know what? I know exactly who I'm gonna send you to. I am gonna send you over to Trilly. So Trillabytes, I never get to raid her. She's fantastic. She's amazing. She's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for the pants and the chest. You're awesome. See, I'm telling you, they take good care of me. They take good care of me. But listen, y'all. If you're new to the channel, if you came in from any of those raids and you stayed for those after those raids, you're a rock star. Thank you so much. Appreciate you deeply. If you're not following me already, please make sure to do so you know when I go live. I'm streaming a lot more frequently these days. I will be streaming again probably... Okay, I won't be streaming till Sunday. I'm taking tomorrow off. And Saturday I'm helping my friend pack, so I might not be able to stream tomorrow, Saturday night, but I will try. In the meantime, you can find me on social media. I am on Twitter. I am on YouTube. I have a Patreon, which, by the way, Saturday is October 1st. Great time to get into Patreon if you have a creator you want to support, whether it's me or somebody else. Great time to do it. But I also, most importantly, have a Discord, and the Discord is open to everybody. You don't have to be a subscriber. You just have to be at least 13 years of age or older. Would love to have you come and join us on the Discord. Come be amazing. Come be wonderful, and come hang out with us. And come share in the experience that is, you know, life. Love to have you. But yeah, with that, everybody, I'm sending you over to Trilly, who is playing on the Wintercraft SMP. So yeah, get over there, everybody, and tell her that this raid was freshly brewed. And until next time, as I get this raid set up, I want you to wear your masks, wash your hands, get vaccinated, get boosted, and most importantly of all, be excellent to yourselves and to each other. I will see you Sunday morning for Sagrada with my friends at 11 a.m. And I hope you all have an awesome night. Take care, be well, stay safe. Bye!